We do begin with breaking news tonight. A man accused of locking his girlfriend and her dog in a storage unit that caught fire is criminally charged tonight.
The charges coming 2.5 years later after the death of Morgan K. Harris. It is our top story tonight. I'm Jamie McGriff.
And I'm Mark Cabell. Chief investigative reporter Wendy Holleran has been following the story from the very beginning. And Wendy, you spoke with Morgan's mom.
Well, Mark, I sure did. And tonight she says she's relieved that the Attorney General's office helped her after the Salt Lake County District Attorney's office declined to file charges last year. Tonight, the AG's office has filed murder charges against Alex Wardell.
So we're by this CubeSmart Storage unit, and it looks like something is on fire.
February 18th, 2023, a fire at CubeSmart Storage in Murray. When firefighters are finally able to get inside, they find the bodies of Morgan K. Harris and her dog, Huck.
I understand you're trying to get out of here, but you're not free to go at this point.
This is Alex Wardell, Morgan's boyfriend at the time, who said he had gone to Walmart across the street when the fire began.
He said he left her for 5 minutes.
Over a year later, Salt Lake County District Attorney Gill said there wasn't enough evidence in the case to charge Wardell with Morgan's death.
At this time, with the evidence before us, this office is unable to ethically charge Mr. Wardell without further evidence that he was present when the fire started or had the intent to start the fire that killed Ms. Harris.
But today, Attorney General Derek Brown's office charged Wardell with felony murder domestic violence, kidnapping domestic violence, and aggravated animal cruelty. The charges are enhanced since Wardell is in prison on previous domestic violence convictions and is deemed a habitual offender. Morgan's mom, Laurice Williamson, says she's relieved Wardell is finally charged.
No one has forgotten about her, and that we won't, and that we're going to keep fighting for change in Utah.
Williamson did not mince words about DA Gill declining to file charges to begin with.
Well, Gill clearly did not even know the case. When we went to meet with Gill, he said some of the most ridiculous things that were just untrue. He said she was homeless and maybe depressed about facing homelessness. And I was like, where did you even get that? She had her stuff in storage because she was moving. He said another really misinformed thing. He said, well, she could have texted or called someone, and her phone had been dead for 3 hours. So that's another thing that shows he didn't know the case, because the AG office has taken it a lot more seriously, and I'm just really grateful for everyone involved in the new investigation, the detectives and the new attorney. I hope that at least her life and awful death at least will spur some positive change in the state.
Now I reached out to DA Gill. He issued the following statement. We went through a thorough analysis of the fire with arson ATF investigators, as well as our arson and homicide team, to reach the decision that we did. If the Attorney General has a different perspective, we share a mutual desire for a just outcome. Now, it's important to note Assistant Attorneys General Kristen Zimmerman and Emma Bykirk, who charged Wardell, wrote alternative charges on the information filing, that of manslaughter, domestic violence as a habitual offender, and aggravated animal cruelty. Wardell is serving time on a previous domestic violence conviction and is scheduled to have his initial appearance on October 2nd. Jamie?
Wendy, thank you. And if you would like more information on this case, you can catch up on Wendy's entire investigation that started early in 2023. It's all posted online at KUTV.com.